guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Ashley and today we are doing something so exciting. I was so excited to show you guys this. Like, I've been talking about this in the past few videos because it's just so cool. Today we are meeting the real Annabelle doll for the second time. I have met her before at Paracon, but this is something different. We're going to this thing called Warrenology, and it's basically where Tony Spera is going to talk for a little bit and they're going to be showing real artifacts from Ed and Lorraine Warren's Occult Museum. And if you don't know who Ed and Lorraine Warren are, they are the famous demonologists that have done a bunch of different cases, such as the real life Conjuring case, The Devil Made Me Do It, as well as Annabelle, of course, along with a bunch of other cases, but those are just a few to name. I don't know if you guys can see a little sneak peek of what I am wearing. This is the new XOAsh piece of merch I was talking about. So if you don't know my channel, I basically have my own clothing brand called XOAsh. This specific zip up though is inspired by the Conjuring movies because I love the Conjuring so much. Right on the front on the chest you have a rosary bead design. This is a zip up. Then of course you have XOAsh right on the sleeve, and the back is inspired by the Ed and Lorraine Warren demonologist sign that is in the movies. I'm not sure if they have a real one like that too, but I know it's in the movies. And then of course you have the Annabelle doll perched up on the sign, and then if you notice around the sign is actually a lace design that I thought would be really pretty. I love this zip up. It is so cozy. This is my first time wearing it. I wanted to save it specifically for today. I want to take a picture in front of the Annabelle doll with my hoodie. I am wearing a size medium. The pre-order for this zip up is up on my Etsy right now. Go grab it. I'm doing a pre-order from now until the date that's on the screen. It's a little bit different than what I've been doing. I think that pre-orders make a little bit more sense for when I'm starting out with my brand. I do have a cap for how many people can pre-order though. I love this hoodie. I hope you guys love it too. All the details for that pre-order is in the description of that listing. This is a pre-order, so it's not going to come right away. It's going to take a little bit. This Warrenology Experience is happening at Twisted Vine restaurant in Derby, Connecticut. This restaurant used to be a bank and it is now a restaurant. Allegedly is one of the most haunted restaurants in the United States. I don't know if that's true or not. I guess we'll figure that out tonight, because not only are we going to get a presentation from Tony Spera, which, so if you don't know who Tony Spera is, he is Judy Spera's husband. So Judy Spera is Ed and Lorraine Warren's daughter. He is his son-in-law. I think that's how it goes. But that's really cool. So he's gonna be talking to us. I'm not really sure what about. I think about the artifacts. And then we are going to see the Annabelle doll along with other artifacts are brought from the museum. But on top of all that, me and my mom are going to be investigating, do a paranormal investigation with the nespr team in that restaurant. And I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty positive that these Occult Museum demonic artifacts are going to be in the restaurant as we are investigating. So not only are we going to get activity from the spirits that are in the restaurant, but also from the Occult Museum artifacts. The Warrenology Experience, the first evening with Annabelle, starts at 6 o'clock, ends at 10, and then this investigation starts at 11 p.m. and ends at 4 a.m. So we have a long night ahead of us. Let me tell you guys a little history behind the Twisted Vine restaurant. This building was built in 1892 and it was known as the Old Birmingham National Bank. I might be saying that wrong. And allegedly in the main dining room there is still the vault from the bank. I've never been here. I've never been to this experience before. I don't really know what to expect. Anyways, let's continue with the history. So this bank was originally chartered in 1842 and it had a president named Edward N. Shelton. And in 1865 it became a national bank. That information I got directly off of their website, so if I'm wrong with anything then I'm sorry. Let's go into the alleged haunting allegations at this restaurant. So the reported paranormal activity apparently is more known in the basement of this restaurant. One of the spirits named at this restaurant is Sam, and he apparently talked to a bartender by flickering lights. Then the first president that I mentioned before, Edward N. Shelton, is seen on the dance floor in this restaurant. And the basement is also where Sam is located. Employees that work at this restaurant have reported sugar containers in glasses being thrown at them, along with some electrical issues such as a jukebox just going haywire, especially when a band is playing in this restaurant. We're also going to be eating there. I guess you get like a little buffet thing, and there's also going to be a time where I can buy things like the books. I do actually have a book that I purchased at Paracon. It is signed by the Arnie Johnson from The Devil Made Me Do It case. Right there is Arnie Johnson's signature, which is really cool. I am of course going to also make a coffee in this video before we go. You guys know I couldn't miss that. Like, I love making coffee. Super exciting. As I mentioned in my last video, I am using the Sony ECM M1 microphone, so let me know how it sounds. Anyways, let's go make a coffee. So let's try out this coffee. I made a honey latte and then I added some caramel coffee creamer as well to it. So cheers to The Conjuring and to whatever's gonna happen in this video. I need it, especially because I'm gonna be staying up all night. Anyways, let's go meet Annabelle for the second time. Hey guys, so we are officially right across from Twisted Vine restaurant. As I mentioned, we're right across because we parked across the street. I don't know what to expect. I've never been to this before. I'm a little bit jittery, but super excited.
Mass blessing or protection you can give them before they go in, so they don't have to worry about, but don't touch any of the objects. objects create a hedge of protection around you so that no effects of the cursed objects will follow you home, will affect you in any way badly.
I want to introduce Mike. He's the owner of the Twisted Vine, and he's going to tell you a little bit about the history of the location and the hauntings.
Welcome to the Twisted Vine. I've been here for 19 years. So the first week that I owned the restaurant, David said to me, Mike, there's a couple guys that want to look at the building. I said, Dave, why? He goes, Mike, the building's haunted. This building was built for a bank for its sole purpose in 1892. And the original bank vault's right there. If you look at it later, our vault has a serial number on it. Ours is number 1. I was always told before the bank was here, there was a home, and the home burnt down. A lot of people died in the fire. And we were also told that in 1955, this was the bank for a very long time until the 70s, there was a big flood along the East Coast, and they called it the Flood of 55. Ironically, this building did not flood. However, we're always told that some of the caskets ended up near the building, and they stored them in the basement. Music brings out the spirits. Actually, when the show, if you ever watched the episode, we had a band playing for the show, and stuff actually happened to them. And the final thing we told them is that we have a spirit named here, Sam, and they figured out that in 1913, there was a bank employee named Samuel Leslie committed suicide over some bank fraud at this bank. He worked there for 25 years. So pretty cool building.
And this is Lorraine saying hi to everybody.
Anything you want to say to your fans, Lorraine?
I love them.
You love your fans?
I love my fans.
And there are many what we call death dolls here. The doll you see here was made for black magic rituals, doll of shadows. It has human bones here and there and animal parts all over the body. You notice the nails in here and the tooth sticking out. These are all feathers from crows and whatever. That it was made with evil purposes. Now the purpose is this, that they take a picture of this doll, they send it to you, and they put the curse on the back. You take it and you look at it and you laugh at it. It can be projected telepathically to you in your dream state. Dolls like this have actually come into nightmares. These images of these dolls can be so frightening that they've actually stopped people's hearts. A couple bought the doll from an antique dealer, practically gave it to them. They were doll collectors. First night, both of them had scratch marks all over their body, and they had a horrible nightmare. The same nightmare, which is unnatural. Following night was not only scratch marks, it was claw marks, and very frightening. And they knew of us. They called me up. I went out there, and they said, "Take this doll, please."
I know you guys can't see me, but we are going to see the Annabelle doll right now. So we're going to see not only the Annabelle doll, but also other artifacts. Wow. Oh?
Catching like a little kid.
When he did it over here, did it get anything?
We didn't get it, just all these people.
So apparently he was saying that this is Nespr's paranormal equipment. It's been a bunch of places, and it's kind of weird they're getting stuff over here. This right here in front of me is the real doll.
You can't see has the Lord's Prayer burnt in it, okay, and burned into the wood there. There's a lot of features. On the side, wait a minute, whoa, those crosses can come right out. Let me tell you something right now, an inhuman spirit will never get out from an inverted cross. It will not have that insult. As far as like taking this and exorcising the inhuman demonic spirit from it, no, we want to know where it is. We don't want it to go to the next town and start killing people.
Right here is a shadow doll. Okay, here's some holy water. We're not playing around here. Satanic idol. This is the toy dinosaur from The Conjuring 3, David Glatzel's. And then allegedly that's Debbie that was dating Arnie Johnson or married to Arnie Johnson. That was her rosary beads. This allegedly moved and then talked. And then that is the Conjuring mirror. Hi Annabelle, my name's Ashley. Is there anything you want to tell me? Can you say it on the Ovulus? We're listening.
Run.
Devil.
Devil, home. Speak. Demon.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Also be sure to comment down below other videos you guys want to see on my channel. For the question of the day, I'd love to know, what was your favorite Ed and Lorraine Warren artifact that you saw in this video? I thought they were all super interesting. I'm a huge fan of Ed and Lorraine Warren, as you guys have seen in my past videos. Make sure to go check out XOAsh and pre-order your Ed and Lorraine Warren Conjuring Zip Up. This is one of my favorite designs I've made, and I love it so much. I hope you guys have a super amazing day. See you next video. Bye.